What's up, guys? This is Crypto with James talking to you today about Livepeer. Livepeer is on a tear. It's pumping like mad. Same as API 3 that I spoke about earlier today. Why is that? Well, this is a video infrastructure site. There's no in particular news that has triggered this. Maybe it's a short squeeze again, but I want to take a look at what Livepeer can do in terms of price appreciation for the next bull cycle, because I still think this has got some gains to have. Before I get into that though, guys, if you're new to the channel, these are the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel, and in the videos I showed everyone that I was buying up these cryptos because I thought there were big profits to be had. And you can see how they performed. So what the prices were of all these videos when I recorded and released my what the prices of all these coins were when I recorded and released my vids, the highs that these coins hit in under 18 months, and what the profit was from just $100 into each one. And if you had popped $100 into every single one, that would have been a $2,600 investment in total. Selling 18 months on, your net profit from that would have been over 123 grand, which is pretty good. Now I sold these. I've been buying up new cryptos since the market crash. Recently I added a couple of coins to my portfolio, shared them with all the members. These are coins I think can 100x. And if you want to know about them, I share them on my website, copymycrypto.com. So anytime I find a coin that I like, that I think has huge profit potential, I get in on it. And I tell the members what the coin is, the gains I think this coin can have, the percentage of my money I'm putting in and why I'm buying it. And they can copy along. There is literally no work for them. So rather than doing the 10, 15, 20,000 hours worth of work to invest into crypto, I do all of that. And the members just copy along. That's why we now have over 3,000 members, is because of the successes that we've had. And if you go to the website, copymycrypto.com, on the site you'll see videos, you'll see what the members have earned since joining, everything on the website. You can verify on the history of this channel. Copymycrypto.com is where I do all the work. I dive into the markets, I find the winners, and I share them. And the members can literally copy along, no work required, and make the same profits I do. If that sounds good to you, head over to the website now, pause this video, and have a read through and see if it's for you guys. Right, Livepeer. So Livepeer over the last 24 hours is up about 40%. It's had a proper tear, and you can see the all-time high that it achieved, which was over $70. So it went up over nearly 50% in the last 24 hours. So this was launched in 2017. Livepeer is the first live video streaming network protocol that's decentralized. So it aims to become a viable blockchain-based alternative to your sort of YouTubes and everything else. And there is no new news about this. There is no like surprises with regards to Livepeer or recent innovations. This is having a pump off the back of just the growth that they're having, and probably a bit of a short squeeze. So they have one API for all your video workflows. So you can build live video experiences with a few lines of code very cheaply and at scale. And there's no lock-in. So you can go live from anywhere, any device, and there's like latencies as low as 2 seconds for creators, which again, very cool premise. Very cool premise. And you can get, and obviously they've got real live data feeds, so you can get real-time viewership and understand your audience engagement. Now, this is appealing to particularly to your YouTubers and everyone else, but there is a solid premise here. So the live video streaming and broadcasting industry has grown at a staggering pace, and they're looking to ride the wave and introduce the decentralization element to the environment. And the founders, excuse me, of this are Doug Petkanics and Eric Tan. Now, Doug Petkanics graduated with a degree in computer science from the University of Pennsylvania, and he's been an integral part of companies like Groupon and Wildcard, which are obviously quite massive. He joined Accenture as an analyst in 2006, and in 2010 he co-founded Hyperpublic, which Groupon then acquired. He also co-founded Wildcard, which is a publishing platform and web browser, and then since 2016 he's been on all about Livepeer. Eric Tang got a degree in electrical and computer engineering from Carnegie Mellon. He joined NextJump as a software developer. He became product manager at Clickable, and then he teamed up with Doug Mechanics and co-founded Hyperpublic, and then the duo worked on Wildcard and Livepeer together. Livepeer is secured by delegated proof of stake, and the project aims to just change the industry that it's in, the broadcasting industry. And we've got a few crypto projects that are trying to do that in different ways. In particular, we've got Theta. Theta's trying to do that via effectively reducing all costs that are incurred by these big centralized places like your YouTubes or your Twitches. But Livepeer offers sort of pay-as-you-go content consumption, auto-scaling for video services, uncensorable journalism, which is a big plus in this day and age. We have a lot of journalism that is either censored or fake, so it's nice to see Livepeer being able to do this, and they look to become an industry leader by doing this. And they have grown pretty well. Their ecosystem starting to look a lot nicer now. Within the apps, you've got Xenon, you've got Bonfire, Kavari, LensTube, the Lot Radio Live Space, and they're just a few you can add in as well. They've got Hypershot, Beam, Subspace, StreamEth, Huddle, a lot of platforms that show videos. I've already started implementing Livepeer, whether that's Livepeer Studio or Livepeer.js, which is their JavaScript library. So they've really started growing this quite significantly. The staking services are backed by Binance US Staking, Blockdaemon, Figment Network, Staked, and Staking Rewards and Sensei Node. It's on damn near every exchange as well. If you're going to get Livepeer, I would recommend BitGet. BitGet is one of the best, fastest up-and-coming exchanges in the world. There's a reason that I partnered with them. It's because I think they're going to be a top 5 exchange. Recently, I partnered with Adam Devine to launch the Set for Change campaign. Lionel Messi is an ambassador. Lionel Messi is currently killing it at Inter Miami, turning that team around to an actual team. And BitGet has some of the best features in the world. They've got the biggest copy trading community in all of crypto. If you join up, you can get $1,000 as a welcome pack. If you use the partner link in the description, you can get some discounts on trading fees as well. If you are active on another exchange, move over to a new exchange, get your welcome bonuses. That gives you more money to invest in the long term. Like I said, partner link in the description. So within Livepeer as well, they have some really cool community tools like the Video Miner and the Titan Node Pool, which allows people to earn either Livepeer or Ethereum by joining the video mining pool. Plus they have some DeFi through liquid staking by Tenderize. So they've got really solid projects that are embedded with it as well. And the use cases are there. So you've got supercharge your social app with video. So Livepeer brings together everything you need to create, deliver at scale, live on demand, and real-time video with the most competitive cost structure and no vendor lock-in. And the no vendor lock-in thing is a big deal because that's actually something that ends up costing quite a damn bit for anyone that wants to really start growing. You'll also save between 50 and 90% of your video infrastructure costs by switching to Livepeer. Livepeer is going to get picked up by, I have no doubt that Livepeer will start getting picked up by some significant YouTubers in the future. Right now, a lot of them are partnered with other projects. But once Livepeer start onboarding some big name YouTubers, we are going to see Livepeer naturally grow really damn well. And you can see, to create an account, to open up the dashboard, you've got to create an account. All very easy to do. I do believe this is going to end up growing. I don't think it's going to necessarily hit the scales of some of the other video-based cryptos out there. I think Theta has one of the best use cases in terms of reduction of costs by sharing bandwidth. I think that's going to be a massive thing. There's a reason that like YouTube co-founders and Twitch co-founders are part of Theta. It's because they can see the benefits. But Livepeer is backed by CoinFund, DCG, Pantera, and Multicoin. And look, it had a solid all-time high. Like its all-time high was $100 in 2021, which is obviously staggeringly high. Now, the question is it going to reach that heights again? It's only been through one bull cycle, so it's really hard to determine if it can hit those heights. If it did, it would put it at a market cap of around, of $2.8 billion, which doesn't seem outlandish. I think it probably can hit that all-time high again. However, we do often see one peak and then a downtrend for a lot of crypto projects. I would cautiously be looking at this for a $50 coin right now. But I do think this is one that could actually deliver a new all-time high, but they would have to onboard some serious names. And they would have to get those YouTubers to showcase the benefits of Livepeer. Right now, a lot of the biggest YouTubers have been partnering with people like Xcad. So they're going to have a bit of work to do in terms of trying to bring YouTubers on board. But if they can bring some big name YouTubers on board, people will start paying attention to Livepeer more, and this could then beat its previous high. But as of right now, until I start seeing huge names, or even just good sized names knocking about, I would cautiously be looking at this as a $50 coin, which would still put it over $1 billion market cap. But like I say, the right celebs, this blasts. But what do you guys think? Do you think this can do more? Do you think this will do less? $100, one bull cycle is not, it's hard to predict from one bull cycle that there's going to be a new all-time high. I'm not convinced by this as of right now, which is why I'm cautiously going $50. But don't get me wrong, if we saw like Logan Paul, Jake, or a significant YouTuber who's got a big following attached to Livepeer, I'd be looking at this to potentially do an all-time high because celebs have such a damn influence on crypto. It's incredible. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And if you are a returning viewer that's never subscribed or a new viewer, hit the subscribe button. On this channel, we go through information you're not going to get elsewhere. Don't miss these videos. And by subscribing, you won't. And guys, if you want to take the work out of crypto investing, if you want to make it easier on yourself, if you don't want to do 10,000 hours of research, but you want to make the gains, that's what I do. Copymycrypto.com is where I dive into the markets every day. When I find coins that I think are big winners, I get in on them. I tell my members what I'm doing. I'm completely transparent with what the coin is, what percentage of my money I'm putting in, and they can copy along. There is no work required, and the members make the exact same profits I do. Now, if that sounds good to you, like I say, head over to copymycrypto.com now. There's a website link in the description. Go through the site. There's lots of videos on there. There's lots of images on there. Everything on the site is fully verifiable. You can read through the entire site, and you can go into the history of this YouTube channel and confirm everything you read. And you can make a decision if this is something you want to try. Making gains without doing any work. And if that sounds good to you, like I say, go over to the site now and check it out. Anyway, guys, I'll see you all later. Take it easy.